Okay, so we're going to look at two passages from Scripture. Now, the first one concerns Saul, and the second, David. I've put them side by side here, or one above the other, so that we can compare these scriptures. Okay, I'll just read them through first. And Saul said unto Samuel, I have sinned, for I have transgressed the commandment of the Lord and thy words, because I feared the people and obeyed their voice. Now therefore I pray thee, pardon my sin, and turn again with me, that I may worship the Lord. And Samuel said unto Saul, I will not return with thee, for thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, and the Lord hath rejected thee from being king over Israel. That's from 1 Samuel chapter 15, verses 24 through 26. And here, and David said unto Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. And Nathan said unto David, the Lord also hath put away thy sin. Thou shalt not die. Howbeit, because by this deed thou hast given great occasion to the enemies of the Lord to blaspheme, the child also that is born unto thee shall surely die. And that's from 2 Samuel chapter 12, verses 13 and 14. These are verbal confessions. They equate to apologies. One not accepted and one accepted. So we'll just go through them a little more analytically now. Okay. So Saul says to Samuel, I have sinned, for I have transgressed the commandment of the Lord and thy words. Now he puts an excuse on here. Okay. Because I feared the people. Because I feared the people. So you'll notice he's putting a clause here. A because, a reason, and obeyed their voice. Now therefore I pray thee, pardon my sin. And this is important. So Saul feels that because he's made this confession, he's owed a pardon of the sin. And turn again with me, that I may worship the Lord. Okay. But what does Samuel say? Samuel said unto Saul, I will not return with thee, for thou hast rejected the word of the Lord. And the Lord hath rejected thee. Okay. Whereas in the passage from 2 Samuel, David said unto Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. And that's it. That's the confession there. I have sinned against the Lord. And Nathan said unto David, the Lord also hath put away thy sin. It's that simple. The Lord hath put away thy sin. Let's just be clear about this. Thou shalt not die. Okay. Howbeit, so there is a consequence. Because by this deed thou hast given great occasion to the enemies of the Lord to blaspheme, the child also that is born unto thee shall surely die. Okay. So you can see the difference here. One confession or apology is accepted, and one isn't. David states quite plainly, I have sinned against the Lord. That's all he says. Okay? He doesn't make excuses. He's not blaming other people. He's not asking to be pardoned. He's just stating quite plainly, I have sinned against the Lord. That's it. He's making the full confession to God without excuse. And the Lord have put away his sin. So just to clarify, we can break this down just a little bit further. Okay. Saul says, I have sinned. He doesn't say, as David does, I have sinned against the Lord. He says, I have sinned, for I have transgressed the commandment of the Lord and thy words, Samuel. Okay, so he's not addressing exactly who he's sinned against, whereas David makes it clear, first and foremost, he sinned against the Lord. Like I said, he then makes excuses, because I feared the people and obeyed their voice. So he's blaming somebody else here. And then look at the arrogance of this now. Okay. Now therefore, I pray thee pardon my sin. Do you see how arrogant this sounds? Pardon my sin, that I may just continue on as usual, as normal. Pardon my sin and we can all get on with it again. Yeah? And that's why it's all there. It's all there, look. That's why his apology is rejected in Scripture. And that's the difference, why David, his apology is accepted there.